Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, so today I want to do about my actually talks for the telling some of subjects that include in this word. So today I want to tell you all about science subject. So as we know together, if in the subject of science that's having a many material that like in system of our body like that. So today I will to tell you all about the system that include in our face like our respiratory, digestive, and like this. Okay, so before I start this, let's introduce myself first. So hello everyone, my name is Fauzi Raditya and I'm from 9.5 and also my attendance list is 13. So this is my my telling of subjects today. Okay, so here is more detail and systematic explanations of human digestive system. So we are start with the definitions of the digestive system. So the digestive system is a system in the body that functions to process food, so that nutrients in can be absorbed by body and uses energy and for cell growth and repair. Food that enters will be digested, absorbed, and waste will be removed from the body. So the main functions of the digestive systems is firstly is indications, putting the food into the mouth, and secondly is mechanical and chemical digestions, the process of breaking down food into smaller molecules. Third is nutrition absorptions of nutrients from digestions into a blood or lymph. And fourth is excretions or waste, disposal of undigested food waste. Organ in the system in the digestive systems is the first is mode, carbon or risk. Function mode is the first place food is processed. Here is mechanical digestion, chewing, and for a chemical digestion is amylase enzyme in saliva breaks down carbohydrate occurs. Components: the teeth, cut, crust, and green food. Tongue adjusts of the positions of food during chewing helps the swallowing process and has the receptors. Salivary glands represent saliva containing the amylase enzyme that begins the digestion of carbohydrates. So the second is esophagus. Functions is transport food from the mouth to stomach. Food is pushed by peristaltic movement, muscle contraction that push food towards the stomach. The sphincter. There is a sphincter at the end of the esophagus that prevents food from returning to the esophagus from the stomach. The third is stomach. Functions is the stomach acts as a place for chemical and mechanical digestion. Food is mixed with the stomach acid and digestive enzymes, and there are a gastric in that. Fluid contains the carbohydrate acid HCl and the enzyme pepsin, which breaks down proteins into peptides. The process of chymes occurs where food is converted into a semi-solid liquid. The mixing process with the gastric acid takes place several hours before a food enters small intestine. The fourth is small intestine. Intestine tenue functions the main side of the chemical digestion and absorption of nutrients. Part is duodenum. In the extractions, food is mixed with the enzyme from the pancreas and bile from the gallbladder. Fats are digested here with the help of bile and carbohydrates, and proteins are also further digested. The main site of absorption of nutrients such as glucose, amino acids, and fatty acids. Ileum, the sites of absorption of vitamin B12 by salts and other remaining nutrients. Structures is the walls of the small intestine are lined with the villi and microvilli, which is increase the surface area for optimal nutrient absorption. The fifth is large intestine. Intestinal cranium functions to absorb water and minerals for food waste and forms a sector's base. Part cocoon. The first part of the large intestine that connects the small intestine and large intestine. Colon. The main part of the large intestine consists of the ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, and sigmoid colon. Here water and salt are absorbed. Rectum, a temporary storage place for a phase before being extracted. Intestinal bacteria in the large intestine. Bacteria help ferment food with produce gas and help produce vitamin K. 6. Rectum and anus. Feces are stored in the rectum before finally being expelled through the anus in a process called division. Supporting organs of the digestive system is like liver, produce bile, which helps the digest fast and process nutrients absorbed from the intestine. Gallbladder stores bile from the liver and relies into the duodenum when needed. Pancreas produces the digestion enzymes and the hormone insulin, which regulates blood sugar level. Digestion process is the digestion process can be divided into two types. Mechanical digestions, the physical breakdown of food through the chewing in the mouth and muscle contractions in the stomach. Chemical digestions, the breakdown of the large molecules such as protein, carbohydrates, and fats into a smaller molecules through the digestive systems. Stage of digestions is ingestions, the process of food entering the mouth. The secondly is preparations, the process of the moving food through the esophagus and intestine by peristalsis. Mechanical and chemical digestions, breaking down food in the mouth, stomach, and intestine. Absorptions is fourthly is of nutrients in the small intestine, and the fifth is defecations and creations of the food waste in the two forms of phases. Digestive system and health. A healthy digestive system is essential to ensure that the body gets enough nutrients order of the digestive system such as gastritis, stomach ulcers, irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, or Crohn's disease can affect the body ability to absorb nutrients. A healthy diet advocates fiber consumptions and good hydration are the best way to maintain a healthy digestive system that is complete explanations of the human digestive system, starting from the organs involved to the digestion process that occurs in each part.